Hello friend, welcome back. Today I will develop enter our total web application in MGX with using simple prompt code. So throughout this prompt code, now you can generate entire total application that will be as a full stack application. That means your front end, back end, everything that will be generated. So now I want to test it, what type of a project you can actually develop it throughout that MGX dev. Okay, so let's do that work. For doing this here, when you logged in, if you go to that our price section, they have the option for the free account also, pro account and the max account. So for the free account, you will get daily 7.5 daily credit up to 25 months. So right now I'm using that free plan, and throughout this free plan, I want to develop one of the entire application. Let's do that work. For doing this here, as I told you, that will be also generate your backend database, and database is using a Superbase database. So here, that is a database you set up. There is a team option, that is multiple agent team that will be executed. Not only that, if you want to build some the software, you can also select it as an engineer. So then one of the software engineer that will be work behind this for building your application. So, and also here, if you want to add the different type of file, you can upload the file, different type of screenshot. If you want to develop, you can also use some of the screenshot throughout this automatically. That will be generated your screenshot related application. They are using that Sonnet, that is a Cloud Sonnet 4.5, also standard as a GPT-5 if you want to use it, or the Gemini 2.5 Pro. So right now I'm using that cloud, and throughout this cloud I want to check it what type of project that will be developed. And here actually you can do multiple jobs, and here if you actually access it as a Ajax, build a document, you can create the document, create a landing page, that will be create a landing page, that will be create a slides also. Here you can also define that different type of slide if you want to put some of the prompt code, and throughout this prompt code that will be generated your slide, generated improved video, that is a web application. Everything here you have to simply start your conversation. So I want to make it as a generate a landing page. Okay, I just make it as a generate a landing page. I just started the conversation. Let's do that work, what type of things that will be do. And you can see I simply added as a generate a landing page. Now it's started to work as a working in progress. It's already started to work and flowing. The agent is different type of agent is working in behind this. So what type of things if you want to update it as per your demand, you can also able to update it. So I want to first of all, it's already working, and you can see it's created that editor. It's installed that SATCN, which is very good looking one of the applications that should be generated. You are using the Tailwind CSS and the JSS file, and that will be one of the SATCN code is started to work, develop this project, and they have the editor, and into this editor that is a app viewer, the terminal. If you want to access, you can use that terminal. If you want to access that file, that will be also getting that your file folder. So now it's already starting to work, so better it may take little time. When that will be done, then I will come back again. So our application is ready. If you want to visible it here, there is options also as editor app view. So now that is fine. And can you believe it, friend? I have simply put one of the simple prompt code, right? Very simple prompt code. I have just put it as a generate a landing page. So by this, it's actually generated this type of one of the interactive and very good looking one of the application. Okay, here you can see everything is created in here. If you now go and they have the editor view, there is an app view, and if you also want to check, there is a sign in page, there is a features, everything is in here, and that have the option for the publish this project. If you want to publish it, you can actually publish it. If you go to our app view, and that is our editor view, so that will be your total existing file that will be displayed in particular that area. And also if you want to go to the terminal, you can able to access the terminal, that is a file. If you want to download this total code, you can also able to download it. If you want to copy this text, if you can copy it, select some of the area, that will be your draft. Okay, so everything is in here. But now if you go to that our app view, and that is our project, and this project is successfully visible, very interactive. So not only that, here if you want to add that multiple functionality, you can now also able to add that functionality. Like here I have selected as an engineer, so if you make it as a selected as a team, you can also able to select as a team, and now you can see there is a multiple team is working behind this. One of the team leader, one AI is the engineer, one AI is a production manager, one AI as a data analytics and also the architect. All multiple actually team, that is all that our AI then that will be executed. How much interactive that is, friend. And here also if you go to that open your new tab browser, where when you click it, that will be open one of the URL also is created, and you can see our total application is successfully loaded, right? So that is our application is ready. You can use it, features, testimonial, pricing, everything is in here. So I want to add another section for the pricing. So let's do that work. Simply here I want to go, and if you want, like here I want to, after that testimonial or before the testimonial, here I want to go there, like I want to make it as a add pricing, okay, pricing section. That should be 3 column. Okay, now let's check this out. I simply pass it. Now I selected as a team, so multiple team. Now one by one that will be work as a working in progress, that is already started to work for developing that our pricing sections in our project. Okay, so now you can see it's now created another page in our pages area, indexing area. Here it's created another functionality for adding that our prices, and now that is started to work. So also now it may take little time, it's now still working. When that will be done, I will come back again. And here you can see, friend, our second version 2 is adding pricing section, that is successfully done. Now I want to check it here. If you go, and now that should be another one. You can see our pricing section, they have the 3 different type of pricing section is automatically added. So if you want to customize it, you can also able to customize it. Right now that is a 3 is visible, and here you can see rest of everything. If you go to that our open browser, now I don't need this here. If you now go, that is our second version, and this versions area, our pricing section is successfully created. How much interactive. So if you want to change that color, if you want to do multiple job here, everything is, you can actually able to do it throughout the simple prompt code. Okay, you have to simply chat it, and throughout this chat you can develop these things. And not only here, if you want to select some of the specific location, select that specific area, you can also able to select it throughout this. If you want to check it the mobile version, that will be loaded into this mobile version, and into this mobile area, as you see, it's also very responsive. And as I told you, that is our console part. So here if you want to run any type of console in this area, you can also able to run it. That is a terminal, that is our editor view. So that is our editor view. From here you can copy this code. If you want to download this code, you can also able to download it. How much interactive it is. And if you from here, if you want to publish this project, you can also able to publish it here. Right now we are using that free plan, and for the free plan I have already get some of the credit, and you can see still now they have the 3.87 is left, which is great. One of the vibe coding platform, and all the multiple agent that will be working here. And now if you go to their site, that your all that application that should be displayed in particular that positions, I have already created one of the landing page design guide, and that is successfully created. And here you can select it as an engineer, you can select it as a team, whatever you choose. I hope you get some idea. So if you want to create some of the application throughout this prompt, how can develop it, how can use it, and what type of code is in there, every code, everything you can also able to change it, because all that your resources you will be get in your code area, that is our editor, and into this editor area, that is the SRC, and there is a component at the UI component, whatever the component they are actually using it, all that our SATCN component is already in here. and also the pages as the index page, and into this index page what type of things they are actually using. Everything you can also customize it from this position directly. So if you want to customize it directly from here, you can able to customize it rather than they have the simple preview option, and into this chat area here you have to simply add it what type of things you want to do, so that will be automatically updated to your version. Okay, so I hope these tools will help you a lot if you want to create that different type of application that will be created on the full fill application. So if you want to develop it, you can use that as a mgx.dev. Okay, so thanks for watching and happy coding.